Hey there! Today on It Is a Keeper, we are converting one of my favorite stovetop recipes into an Instant Pot recipe. I'm going to show you how to make creamy, decadent risotto in a pressure cooker. Risotto is a creamy Italian rice dish that's rich and cheesy and comforting, but when you make it on the stovetop, you have to constantly stir it and you really can't walk away from it. It's definitely a food of love and the end result is worth every single minute of it. But this Instant Pot version is super easy. I've taken my stovetop version, the recipe is in the show notes below, and converted it so it can be made in the pressure cooker. It has all of the incredible flavor and texture of stovetop risotto, but without all the fussy stirring, and the Instant Pot is going to do the work for us. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a single recipe. Now let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do to start our Instant Pot risotto is we're going to get our onions and our shallots minced. I love using shallots. It's really just a small onion. It has a much milder flavor than a traditional onion. So it's perfect for this recipe because you really don't want that really strong onion taste, but you want a nice flavor. So shallots are the perfect seasoning to use here. So I'm just going to mince it as I would an onion. I have a video on how to properly chop an onion on my channel, so you can find the link in the show notes below. So I'm just going to get a nice fine dice on this shallot. That looks good. So I'm just going to put that back into my bowl. Okay, so next up is the garlic, and I love using fresh garlic cloves for this rather than using the pre-minced garlic because it just adds such a nicer flavor. A lot of times when you pre-mince garlic, the flavor starts to dissipate. Okay, so all of our ingredients are prepped and ready. Now we just need to get our pressure cooker going and get this risotto started. Okay, so we have our Instant Pot plugged in and ready to go. I'm going to set it to saute. We're going to get that pot nice and hot because we need to get our onions and our garlic nice and toasty. Okay, so our butter has melted. Now we're just going to add our shallots in here. And we're just going to give those a quick cook. Shallots are more tender than onions, so it really doesn't take long at all for them to become soft. Okay, so next up we are going to add that garlic that we minced. And we really don't need a lot of time with this in there because you don't want the garlic to burn. So just a minute or 30 seconds even, just until it becomes fragrant and you can smell it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our rice toasted. So for risotto, you want to use arborrio rice, and it's a different type of rice than your typical white rice. It's a shorter grain, and it just cooks up nice and creamy. It's the way the starch comes out of the rice. So you want to make sure you're definitely using arborrio rice. So we're just going to toss that in. Give it a stir. We just want the rice to get fully coated in that butter and the shallot and start to kind of almost toast. And that'll take maybe like 40 seconds to a minute. Just giving it a stir to make sure everything is nice and coated. Our rice is nicely toasted here. I'm going to add some white wine. Now, if you don't like cooking with wine, you could totally skip this step. It's perfectly fine. Just up your chicken broth by a little bit more. But I think the wine adds such a nice flavor, and it's just a little bit, only about half a cup or so. So we're gonna put that in. And we're doing it at this step because we really want that wine to reduce a little bit and get that flavor intensified. This is gonna take about 2 minutes, starting to bubble away, and that's exactly what you're looking for. We're reducing that wine down. Okay, that's looking good, and it smells even better. All right, one last thing we're gonna put in before we turn this on. I have some chicken stock. Now, normally when you're making the stovetop version of risotto, you're going to slowly add the chicken stock a little bit at a time, stirring in between, letting it get absorbed and be nice and creamy. But in this case, we're pouring it all in. We're going to give everything a stir, make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom, everything's coated. Get all the rice off our spatula. And now we're going to put the lid on the Instant Pot. We're going to make sure that that top vent is set to sealing, and we're going to turn it on for 6 minutes. Now with our Instant Pot, it's not just 6 minutes of cook time. We have to give the Instant Pot time to come up to pressure. So it will take a little bit longer than 6 minutes. There we go, we're starting. So now the pot's gonna come up to pressure. Once it gets to pressure, then it starts cooking for 6 minutes, and then we have a beautiful pot of risotto. I can't wait to show you this. All right, that beeping signified that our risotto is ready. So I'm just going to quick release the pressure. Very carefully. Let that all out. There we go. All right, and this is very hot, so we'll just set that over there. Oh, it's simmering along nicely. I'm gonna give it a stir just to make sure nothing is stuck to the bottom. I just wanna make sure that the rice is at the perfect consistency. We want it to have a little bite, but not be hard. Perfect. So the only thing this needs is a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm gonna put a little bit of my house seasoning blend in there, and it's the perfect mix of salt, pepper, and some other seasonings. You can get the full recipe for that in the video description below. Give that a quick stir. All right, so now we are going to kick up the flavor level here. We are going to add some more butter. I have 2 tablespoons of butter here. Let's get that going. We're gonna get that melted into that hot rice. We are also going to add, for richness, some heavy cream. So you could go lighter if you want, but that's really not that much. So we're gonna add the good, rich, thick stuff. And we are going to add some Parmesan cheese, make it nice and cheesy. It also adds a little bit of salt since Parmesan cheese is saltier. And just get that all mixed in. And it will thicken as it sits. So don't worry about it being too loose at this point. It will thicken up nice. Right. So the last thing, and this is completely optional, but I like it, is I'm going to add some peas. And here I have some frozen peas that I've thawed. And I'm just going to pour those in. Let's see how this does. Maybe I'll add a few more. Oh, it gets nice. The cheese gets nice and stringy, and the peas just add a really nice pop of color. I think we are ready to serve this up. We're gonna dig in. I could eat this whole thing, I think. Oh, look at that, delicious. There just really aren't words for how delicious this risotto is. It tastes like I stood over the stove and stirred this for 20 minutes, when really I didn't do anything. The Instant Pot did it all. You guys have to try this. If you try nothing else on my website, make sure you try this recipe. You will not be sorry. Thanks for watching. You can get the printable recipe in the video description below. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss a single thing. And check out the rest of my videos where you can find more of my favorite easy recipes and quick tips. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.